I'm doing a review today on this MS1A chainsaw. It's a 16-inch bar, and it's got enough power that I can cut up a cord of firewood or cut down a tree. Now, this is a thinner chain on here. This is a .043 gauge. This is an Oregon brand chain I got in there right now because it's what I could find that had that gauge on it. So because most chains are .050 and this is a thin chain with a thin bar. So you could put a thicker bar, the thicker chain if you wanted to, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm using. I like to use a pre-mixed 50-to-1 fuel mix. And here's my bar oil that I ran over. So I've sharpened this chain about 5 or 6 times now, so it's getting near the end of its life. If I get a little more out of this, I'm doing real good. And I'm going to start cutting in a minute here.
What are these things that you're opening?
The reservoir for the gas in there.
Why do you need bar and chain oil?
It lubricates the chain so that it doesn't overheat, or the chain will weld itself inside the bar and make a bunch of burrs and heat up your saw and just not do good things for you.
You bought this at Tractor? This
Yeah,
bar
that
and chain
came
oil?
from Tractor.
Where did this
yes.
come from?
Tractor as well, I believe.
Okay.
I got the saw from an Ace Hardware.
Okay. These are at Tractor Supply, and I'll have links down below.
Yeah, the saw came from Ace Hardware.
Oh, look, they have a little symbol right there for dummies like me. Put fuel here. Looks like moonshine, except it's kind of blue. I don't know, I never had moonshine.
Different brands, but different colors. Still makes some of this premix fuel. There's like 100 different brand names of this stuff, but this is, I like this one. It's about 2/3 the cost of the Stihl brand mixed gas, and it's pretty decent. It has like a 97% octane, so it burns cleaner. And lasts a lot longer.
One note. Don't do what we do. Wear face protection and those things you put on your legs and gloves.
Yeah.
That's a disclaimer. You do you. You're responsible for your own body. Wait. How do you start it?
Well, to start it, I put that all the way down on choke, and then after it farts, then I move it up a notch. And then I start again. So there's a fart. There's one notch up. So the reason the saw was bogging is because this chain is pretty much done. It needs a new chain now. I've sharpened it to a point where the rake is sitting higher than the teeth, so that's why it's waning and wandering all over the place. But
how many times did you sharpen it before it gave out?
like 6 times.
Okay.
So this has been done for 2 sharpenings ago.
But you don't ever want to split wood when it's warm. So how am I supposed to ever get you shirtless splitting wood? You sure look like an awful lot like my grandpa right now. Probably because of the orange hat. His was all orange though. Or red, orange. And he split wood. And he showed his butt too. Oh my gosh, you really are like my grandpa. Now I'm just waiting for you to light up a cigarette. Light me a cigarette, Ma.
Smoke.
Light me a cigarette, Ma.
I like craft beer.
Shave my beard, Ma. That's what he used to do all the time. He'd be like telling Grandma to light him a cigarette, and she'd light 2 and give him 1. Those nasty generic kind too. Ugh. This was fun for him. Firewood warms you twice.
A few times. Gotta cut it, fall it, cut it, split it.
Am I weird that I think this wood is just pretty?
Floating it 2 or 3 times in between.